What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's going on? What's up? What's going on? What's up? Listen, a couple of things to talk about today on P2oM. P2oM.com on Facebook. Make sure you follow the page. It's so important that you do that, because if you don't, guess what? You won't know what's going on. So with all that being said, once again, P2oM.com on Facebook. Twitter and Instagram is at Put2On Simply PUT, the number 2 on me. That is Twitter and Instagram. And then, of course, you have YouTube. YouTube is really what it's all about. I need everybody to go to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is simply P2oM. That's P2O and then M. And obviously, the website, would love if you just go there. Honestly, I'm not even looking for a purchase for the merchandise. I'm looking for a subscriber. The people that have subscribed so far, thank you so much, because now you're connected. And when we talk about topics like Richardson, who I'm gonna get into all that. That was something that I feel like is huge right now. Actually, it is the conversation of sports right now. Some NBA stuff, my thoughts on that, obviously. But in order to stay connected, you have to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is simply P2oM. And this way you get notifications, click the notification bell, and then you're on your way. And last but not least, as far as the music, the instrumentals, the bed behind my conversation, I do not own the rights to. It is simply for promotional use only, so I do not own the rights to the music at all. So Put2On is a multi-sport platform that's going to keep you in the know. It's going to talk about those things that nobody else really does, and it's going to elaborate on those things that people are talking about already as well too. So we are I say we are like the mutt. A mutt is like a mixture of different species. So we're the mutt of the sports industry. We analyze, we talk, we conversate. We're on Facebook. We're going at it with everybody. So it's exciting, and I want you to be a part of that. Let's talk about Milwaukee and Atlanta. Obviously, both superstars, Trae Young and the Greek Freaks, Giannis, they're hurt, right? So the question has been, what team is really impacted the most by their all-star going out? I want to know what you think. And I'm going to say this. I think that Atlanta is impacted more because a lot of the offenses ran through Trae. Trae obviously gets a lot of touches. Yes, he passes the ball a lot. He does his thing when it comes to assists and dimes, etc. But his points and what he brings to that Atlanta Hawk team, him not being there is more impactful than a Giannis not being there. Now, don't get me wrong. The Greek Freak obviously is somebody that is a huge part of the offense there. But one thing I have realized that team with Middleton and Holiday and Lopez, and you have these other, Portis, you have these other players that are there that have experience, that are ready to step up if the Greek is not ready to go. So the Greek being gone, and this is my opinion on this, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but the Greek not being in Milwaukee versus Trae not being in Atlanta, I feel like Atlanta is missing the most right now. And we'll see, because I believe game 1 is, tonight. I believe it's tonight, 8:30 on TNT. Milwaukee is looking to really close this thing out, and Atlanta needs to step up. So we'll see what happens with that. So that's just my point of view. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that Trae Young is more impactful when it comes to not being there, or do you think the Greek that not being on Milwaukee is more of a loss? So which loss is the loss? Let me know what that is. With all that being said, oh yeah, some people have also asked about Major League Baseball. They said, well, how come I don't throw out the Major League Baseball information? So I'm going to throw it out there super quick. I know we have some games coming up today. We have the New York Mets and Yankees. So we have a little subway series competition going on. Tampa Bay and Toronto, We have San Diego and Philly. That Subway Series, New York Mets and the Yankees, starts at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tampa Bay, Toronto, at 3:07, and we have San Diego and Philly at 4:05 p.m. We have Chicago and Cincinnati. That game is at 4:10. We have Boston and Oklahoma at 7:15 p.m. And we have Houston and Cleveland also at 7:15 p.m. And then the late night game is going to be San Francisco and Arizona. So there's your baseball. You can go to ESPN and you can obviously check the times like I'm doing right here. Just throwing it out there if you happen to see this video. So I know we have a lot of New York Knicks fans and a lot of, Yankee fans as well. The Mets are playing, I said New York Knicks, Mets and Yankees. The Mets are playing really good baseball this season. So that's something definitely to keep an eye out if you are a baseball lover. I'm going to jump to the topic at hand, and I may get some flack for this one. But honestly, I don't care, because I feel like the world is making what Richardson did, and we're talking about the women's 100-meter phenom. She actually qualified in the field trials in Oregon last month, but her positive test automatically invalidated her results in that marquee event. So I guess what I'm saying is this. You have a young lady who's 21 years old, and obviously, it's obvious, okay? I've heard her talk, I've heard her speak, and I'm not bashing her, I'm not coming against her, I'm not trying to bring her down. But what I'm saying is, you can see through her interviews that she is new to even being interviewed. You know what I'm saying? To being in that spotlight of having to talk a lot and having to make sure that she's speaking properly. When I say properly, I'm not, listen, be who you are to be and be who you are. But I'm just saying there's a certain way you want to conduct yourself during the interview. And if you look, and if you quiet as kept, you can tell that, how she throw it down. You can tell. Now listen, she's incredible. She's super fast. But at the end of the day, you have to conduct yourself in a certain way because you are already against the 8-ball. And I understand what she was saying about her biological mother passing away. Trust me, I've been involved in those things where it seems like death does affect you. My grandmother, who was like my mom, and my grandmother, my brother's 2-year-old son fell out a window. That impacted. But the way you handle it, the support system that I had around me is going to let me know, listen, don't do anything that's not smart. And something that's not smart is jeopardizing your Olympic run. That's going to jeopardize you having the ability to rescue your family legacy. Now, listen, she said, I'm human. I get it. And people all around the world are saying right now, well, you know what? What's the big deal? Marijuana is legal in Oregon. It's legal there. What are we making a big deal? The Olympic Committee are seeing this, the marijuana as an enhancement. It helps you to perform better. That's what they're saying. And that's why it is not, liked with the drug administration, with the Olympics. Pardon me. All I'm saying is this. We're around here making her feel comfortable about a bad decision she made. Clearly, her support system around her is not up to par as well. And I would love to have a conversation. Share this video, repost it, do what you got to do. I would love to have a conversation. I'm not putting her down. All I'm saying is her support system needs to be stronger. Her support system needs to tell her like, listen, I understand you hurting right now, but we can't jeopardize your future with this Olympic run. You jeopardizing it. We can't do that. Who's around her? Who's guiding her? Who's leading her? Even when she won that 100-meter race, right? Clearly, she won that thing. I'm talking about the female Usain Bolt in prime. She won that thing hands down. She's pointing at the camera, showing that her character, she's showing it. But if you notice toward the end of that victory lap she was doing, somebody, I'm not sure who this person was, but he was like, calm down. We can't be out there like, throwing up gang signs almost. Honestly, the only thing that was missing was the gang signs. Relax. You have to conduct yourself in a certain manner. You have to conduct yourself during these interviews. You have to have a team around you who's going to lead you through the right way. What you did, Richardson, was not smart. You jeopardized your future almost. Now, America seems to be having some compassion for you, for your mom passing away. And believe me, I'm sorry to hear that. But don't allow any situation to take you down a road where you are jeopardizing your future for 5-10 minutes of a high with marijuana. Come on now. Do what you need to do. But it's a time and a place for everything. You gotta be smart. So that's just my intake on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post this article on the Facebook page, which is P2oM.com. You can go there, check it out. Why marijuana can disqualify a runner from the Olympics. It talks about that. It breaks down exactly the suspension. She's suspended for 1 month, starting on June. So it already happened actually, June 28th. So that could clear her in time for the 4x100 meter relay to take place later in the games. Okay, if she's named to the team, to the U.S. team. So we'll see what happens. I hope it all works out for her, but I do hope her supporting cast around her is smarter and will lead her the right way. So once again, P2oM.com. Make sure you go to the Facebook page. You like the Facebook page. Share this video. Get involved in the conversations. It's all good. P2oM.com is the website. Make sure you go there and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, P2oM. Twitter and Instagram is the same thing. It is at P2oM. So listen, 2 is 1, 1 is none. This is where we talk sports, multi-sport platform. If you want to have a conversation, let me know. I see you on Facebook. I see you on social media. All right, have a good one.